Yo, what's up, Internet? My name's Nerdy, and this is Demon Slayer Season 3, Episodes 4 and 5. Yep, that's where we are at. Swordsmith Village, we're fighting a guy. Every time you cut him, he multiplies. It's multiple, man. It's bad. Tandra gonna have to pull some crap out of his butt, because he also kind of doesn't really have a sword right now. Let's get into it. If you want that full-length reaction, go to patreon.com/nerdynightly. But if you don't, stay here, because you're already here, and the bad things are about to start happening more. Starting with this mother effer. It's probably too early in the video to swear. This mother effer. Lacking empathy, mother. Hashira over here. I do like that he needed to hear just somebody say this one time. And he was like, God, no one ever told me to be nice before. I'm not gonna lie. I don't like the way that this thing's animated. I don't know why. I can't tell you, but it feels like it isn't part of this show, weirdly. The goldfish thing. I don't know. That was off-putting in an odd way. I don't think I noticed it last time because it was the end of the episode. But now that we're really looking at it, I don't know. For a show where the animation is usually the thing I have zero complaints about, didn't like the goldfish. Is it CGI? Is that why it looks different? It kind of reminds me of the Tim Curry, not piano, the fucking organ from the Beauty and the Beast Christmas special, or the Hydra from Hercules. More people have probably seen Hercules. Oh shit. Oh, does he have like serious brain trauma from... The mist in your head, you missed Hashira. Probably, that sword is probably going to be the sword that kills Muzan Kibutsuji in Season 5, so... How you become a Hashira in this world seems very lax. Because I'm not sure that I would give leadership status to someone who, like, doesn't even have their own memories. No! Oh, now they're both Joy, though. Oh, okay. So you do have to just kind of keep attacking him. Huh. Fuck. Tandra, you gotta block at least one of these, man. Tandra, you just recovered from the last guy. Honestly, the Demon Slayer Corps has gotta be sick of watching him recover. Oh shit! Let's go! Got him! Gone and done what? Right, Genya's fucked. He has the same markings as the Master. I'm just putting this together. Did he make the Master sick? Why are you getting blasted like that? If he survives this, and is like, I moved my organs. He's gotta be dead, right? I don't trust this show to actually kill somebody at all. The Inosuke fake out, like, I'm not even like, oh, I'm like, fuck, man, just please kill him so that the threat of death matters again. Yeah. Stop yelling at me. Fuck. Oh, don't worry, there'll be some real bullshit excuses for why he's still alive. Let's go! Let's go! Two can play this game. Yes. Whoa! Let's go, Nezuko! No! Fuck. Oh, man. What is he trying to do? Oh, God. But it being able to... How does that make you go further? If you're gonna do some nonsense, don't try and explain it as if it makes sense. Just do nonsense. But... That's so dumb. Oh, of course, he's light, so we can jump farther. Jesus Christ, that is brutal. Oh, shit. Go, Tanjiro. Yeah, I would hope so. He's a fucking demon slayer. Okay, at least they have some kind of weakness. Oh. Ah! Let's go, Nezuko. Okay, here we are. Little blood fire, let's go. Shit. Fuck. There's still like 6 episodes in this arc, and all of the non-Hashiras are taken out already. That's wild. Oh, shit. Oh, fuck. There's no Demon Slayers left, right? Unless the Love Hashira turned around at some point and didn't actually leave. Okay, yeah, she didn't leave. Okay. Jeez, well, fucking, at least someone can save him. Yeah. I feel like last video I complained about the show more than I think people who are fans of it would want to watch reaction to it. I'm sorry about that. I do know that sometimes I can be somewhat pedantic, but I do feel things very strongly. I just do. My opinions are very opinionated. And one of the things this show is doing that sucks is that it keeps running people through with things and then them being fine. right? And like the Inosuke one was a one-off, and the way he survived was kind of a joke, and so you kind of can do it. But to repeat that exact same beat a second time, the next arc is like... It calls into question what the author wants the audience to take seriously in the show. And at the point where I can't take the violence seriously and the combat is the majority of the show, then I just don't... I don't know what I'm supposed to get out of this. Like, what's the point? What is the point of all this fighting if the heroes can take fatal injuries and they just don't matter, right? And so, yeah, like, him surviving like that is just... And I get it. His character has more to do. But if his character has more to do, you don't do the jump scare of the last episode of the killing him twice, back-to-back arcs. Spread it out. Inosuke was only stabbed like 9 episodes ago. You know what I mean? Like, maybe even less than 9 episodes ago. And so I think that it is a... I think it is disappointing because the next time someone looks like they're dead, I'm just not going to buy it. I'm just not, right? Why would I? Fool me once, that's fun. Fooling me once is fun storytelling. Fool me twice, all right, well, I don't buy it anymore. It's not even that it's bad. It's not even at the moment it's terrible. It's fine. It doesn't mean as much because I don't really know who Genya is, so I don't really give a shit that he survived. Like, this guy doesn't... He's just an asshole. Like, I don't care about him in any way, so him surviving this blow is just sort of meaningless other than... Now I'm like, oh, okay, so now Demon Slayers are immortal. Except for Rengoku, I guess. Like, the Hashira of Hashiras can take mortal wounds, fatal wounds, but the kids can't because... I don't know. I don't know. That moment aside, I think this episode's beautifully animated. I don't get the Tandra thinking that the flying thing is light, therefore it can carry him. That doesn't really make any sense. And so, like, calling out why it was working actually made it not work. If he had just jumped on and the guy had flown back towards the building, I would have been like, oh yeah, it's a flying thing. But when he stabs and he's like, oh right, this guy's light, and that's the only reason it can fly, therefore we will travel further together. Like, that actually doesn't... That's not... If you want to do some bullshit, don't explain how it's not bullshit, but then just do the bullshit anyway. You know what I mean? I don't know, man. There's really good shit here. Nezuko in that fight is so cool. Tandra in the fight is great. I love that this demon has different powers depending on which emotion it is. And so fighting it is fighting this amalgamation of things. Like, I like the fight they have against this demon a lot. And so I just wish that the Genya shit didn't happen so that I could be fully committed to it and think that it's dangerous. But now I don't. Because we just, oh, well, Genya's... It kills all the momentum that you've got going. And the momentum's cool. There's great stuff happening here. There's great writing. There's great character designs. There's really cool combat choreography happening in the episode. A lot of the stuff is very engaging. And so why are you kicking your audience out of the immersion of it with that moment? You know what I mean? It just drives me crazy. And if the Inosuke hadn't... If that moment hadn't happened in the last arc, I don't think I would think as much of it. But it's that you repeated the same beat, like 6 or 7 episodes apart from one another, that I'm like, why are you doing this? It's the exact same beat. And you had to come up with a crazy bullshit reason why it worked the first time. That can't be crazy bullshit this time, right? Like, Genya can't be like, I also lived on a mountain and learned how to move my... That's Inosuke's thing now. And so you can't just be like, Genya also can do that for some reason. It was bullshit the first time. Anyway, let's watch the next episode. I want to see what happens in this fight. I'm just talking on my ass now. God damn it. Oh, he just dropped that child. At least these things are easy to kill. This dude's about to pledge his life to Tanjiro. God damn.
さあ、私どもの作業小屋まで案内します。
Great. It's a good thing that he listened to Tandra and saved people's lives, because now he's going to have a sword that isn't shit to fight upper demons. So, kindness is a good thing. That's why Tandra is maybe my favorite anime MC. I'm not joking. He's radical empathy. I complain about the show. I know I just complained about the last episode of the show. I know I complain about the show sometimes. I love Tandra. Like, if he wasn't such a good main character, I probably would have dropped the show at some point. Probably. He is the reason I watch it. He is... His version of empathy is so fucking cool. It's inspiring. And I love the way he's changing Hashiras with it. You know what I mean? Like, he literally isn't this... His influence on the people around him is fantastic. That's all I have to say. Also, the music for this show always slaps.
時藤殿に渡す刀もあります。それを持ってすぐに佐藤さんのところへ向かってください。
I'm worried that the actual upper demon will be here.
で、腹立つ。来てる。
Yeah. Vei's boy is here. But why? How did it know? Also, is the 300-year-old sword okay? Questions.
こそこそと何をしているのだろうな。
Damn. I really like the look of the vase guy. I like that he's so different. Oh, God. Jesus. Oh my God, love Hashira, you gotta get to the city! There we go! Thank God. Oh shit, she's good as fuck!
可愛いから忘れてたけど強いんだよな、柱って。
I've forgotten because she's hot. That's so stupid. Hot people are good at things. Okay? I know, because my wife is good at things. No.
佐藤城中で警護していた鬼殺隊員が。
Oh, there were other demon slayers here. I was wondering why there weren't more guards fighting, but if they're all dead, like, what do you do?
なんだこの刀は。
What?
爺様が撃ったものか。噂には聞いていたが、なんと奇妙な。
Is it
の呼吸。一の型。
love breathing? Sick. No, he's gonna fall. Okay, let's go.
テッチー様、聞こえますか？
How do you sheath that sword?
やだ、もうテッチー様。
Oh, look, Tetchin.
大丈夫ですか？引っ込んでるね。
Jesus.
よかった。
Every single person that these two men know are dying right now. Feet away from them. God, the red and blue lightning, it looks so good. Fuck. Jesus. Damn. Careful you grab on a katana, girl. That effect looked like the upper demon animation fighting stuff has been really incredible. I still don't know how I feel about the fish CGI shit. It's not my favorite. Is that like slanderous to the Demon Slayer community? Do people love the way that fish thing looks?
やめろ。やめるんだ。
What are you doing? Nezuko doesn't do things for no reason.
こと申すもの、殺す前に少々よろしいか。
I'd like to speak with you about your car's extended warranty.
参方のお客様にはぜひとも私の作品を見ていただきたい。
Tokido's gonna have to get into the shed to get a real sword to fight this guy. Right?
カヌチの断末までございます。
Oh my god.
しております。コーチ殿、哲夫さ
Oh,
ん。
they're alive. What?
ひょっとこの面も無情感や不条理を表現するために残します。
I mean, as an art piece, it's definitely got some style to it.
つけはこれ。このように刀をひねっていただく。
Oh my god.
松間を再現するのです。
おい、
Ugh. The show has managed to find a new offal to put into the world. What?
気づくと壺がある。
よくも切りましたね。私の壺。
どうやって壺が出てくるんだ。
脳まで筋肉でできている
The
よ。
way they're doing emotion on this demon's face is actually really impressive. Without the eyes, like the shape of the mouth moving, replicating human eye motion for anger there is hard to do. Very cool. Oh, shit! Even the Miztosh was like, I don't want none of that! Oh, God!
どうです？毒で手足がじわじわと麻痺してき。
Poison again?
つまらねえ命なんだからよ。
昔同じことを言われた気がする。
Huh. Was that a demon?
うるさい。つまらないのは君のおしゃべりだろ。
The visual of him just pierce through is wild. What?
血気術、水庫。鬼狩りの最大の武器である呼吸を止めた。
His breathing. Interesting. Suffocation, no breathing. Can't be a demon slayer if you're not breathing. You know what I mean?
禰豆子、刀から手を離してくれ、禰豆子。
There has to be a reason she's grabbing it.
禰豆子の血で刀が燃える。
Oh, now his sword will work better against...
爆血刀。
Exploding blood sword.
そうだった。これは遺伝した記憶だ。 お侍様というのは
Okay.
あの耳飾りの剣士のことだろうか。あの剣士とはやり方が違うけれど、今刀は同じようになっている。
Sure. It looks cool as fuck.
その度に誰かが助けてくれる。命をつないでくれる。
Why is Brent Goku cut off in that shot? Literally, like, the corner of his sleeve showed up.
俺はそれに応えなければ。
Here we go. Is this... Yeah, almost the end of the episode. All right.
無惨様を追い詰め、その首を切りかけた。姿が
Tattoo time. Okay, here we go.
一運の竜。
That was incredible.
かぶりまい。
Wow, that fucking rocked. But was it enough? Or do they just heal and he used his big move?
わかった。もうできるぞ。
Yeah, you can. Oh, he lived because he's a demon. Oh, okay, that changes things. Well, now I feel bad about the way I complained between episodes. If Genya survived because he's a demon, I'm actually on board. That's cool. That is a twist, and I like it. See, this is why even when I, like, maybe don't love an episode of something, or I have an issue with it, I just keep going. I push through. Because usually there's a reason. Him surviving for a different reason than Inosuke really changed. I'm glad I did these 2 episodes side by side. Because him surviving for a different reason than Inosuke, him being at least partially demon, is very cool to me. I don't think he's a real demon, though. There's something about the blackness of his eyes and the yellow... I don't know, there's just something about the way he looked there that makes me think like we're going to find out that there's something else going on. Like there's some sort of hybridization going on. Every time we cut to Muzan, he's like doing experiments with liquids. And so either he's trying to cure himself, which I don't think is what it is, but it could be, you know, he wants to like cure something about himself or something. But more likely he's trying to create a different kind of demon. Or make it possible that everyone is demons or something like that. We're going to find out what his plan is eventually. But if Gurin, whatever his name is one of the first ones, that episode was really good. I'm glad we followed up. I was frustrated. I was like, no, don't do fake out deaths. Don't do too many fake out deaths. But that's not a fake out. If he has like a superpower. Yeah. Yeah, does that make sense? Anyway, that burning blade dragon fucking shot at the end there, that's gorgeous. The animators of this show can do so many incredible things. They are so damn good. I love the Love Hashira, the way that she fights. I think it's very cool. I don't really get her blade. And I don't know why every time they do like a whip version of a weapon, it's always the woman that has it. Like Star Wars did that with Vernestra Rowe, and maybe it's not always, but a number of times. I don't always get the whip thing. I understand that it looks different, and so visually it's cool. From a combat standpoint, whips aren't great at what they're trying to do, at cutting things, right? Whips are great at like cracking, and so her having a whip sword is a cooler visual in I think a drawing than it is in motion, because I don't get why she has a whip sword. It's cool. It is cool. It's again, it's like rule of cool. It's objectively cool that she has a whip sword. I just don't know that I get why she has a whip sword. And how that makes sense in the lore of this world. But this is also a show that's like, the way that you kill a demon is by cutting off its head. And then almost every demon we've met since we learned that does not die by having its head cut off. There's always other rules. And so this is a show where like shit like that doesn't matter as much. Yeah, I'm excited to see her fight something that isn't a CGI fish. I want to see her weapon in combat more. Like, it's against something that can block it, and see how she fights with it. Because in those shots where she was running, it was just kind of like yellow or pink streaks everywhere. And I want to see that sword in action to understand like what the idea of its combat prowess is, because I can't imagine it right now. But I actually getting her involved. I like how capable she is. I like that she is... Because the whole like I'm a Hashira to find a man thing can in some ways feel like it's trying to like discredit her greatness, or make it seem like her commitment to the cause is sillier than other people's because it's for this sort of selfish and base reason. And so the fact that they've not followed that through with her also being like the weakest Hashira is good to me, because I think that if you did do that, it would feel kind of not sexist, I guess, because there is the insect Hashira who is also a woman and very skilled. But I think that there is something limiting in being like, this is the woman who likes love and she's the worst at being the best. She's the bottom of the best. And I like that she shows up and she's like fucking capable as shit. And it's like she doesn't need no man. You know what I mean? She wants one. She wants a man who is worthy of her, but only because she's so fucking worthy that like any man worthy of her has to be fucking incredible. I prefer that version of it, and I think that it's some strong choices being made around her. And so yeah, I'm like her combat here really made me more on board with her as a character. I'm still not on board with Tokido. I think that the Mist Hashira thing, they haven't sold me on it yet. I hope they do, or he dies, and we'll move on from him. But I hope they sell me on him, because I find him to be kind of... His amnesia isn't particularly interesting to me. A Hashira not knowing who they are isn't particularly like the way they're using him as a character just doesn't really work for me. And so it could be cool. Like there could be a reveal that makes him like tragic in some way, or he was a Hashira and then lost his memories, or you know, his backstory might flesh him out. But right now he just seems he's kind of bland in a world where all the other Hashiras just are more rich characters. And Amnesia is a hard thing in storytelling just in general. Look at the first Captain Marvel movie, right? I honestly think I think the first Captain Marvel movie, honestly, pretty good. I think the Skrulls are really cool. I think Ben Mendelsohn and Talos in that movie is fantastic. I think Samuel Jackson in that movie is fantastic. I think Brie Larson does a good job in that movie. I just think that like the Amnesia of it is weirdly flat. And Amnesia as a storytelling trope, particularly if it's not the main character, is tough. It's tough to care because they don't give a shit. And I don't think they've nailed it with Takedo. Even if like the pun of like the mists in your head will clear is a funny pun. I don't know. He doesn't grab me the way that Tengen or the Love Hashira, I need to learn her name. Or I mean obviously Rengoku. Rengoku's still the best one. Even the Waterboy. Andy Adam Sandler. No, what's his fucking name? Tamatori? No, it can't be that. He's barely been in the show, but he already seems to just have more of a complexness to his character. I just don't find that with Tokido. And so I'm hoping that I do. I'm hoping he gets his memories and just kind of becomes a character instead of just sort of being bland and lacking in empathy. Yeah, I'm so glad Guren's a demon. God, that really saved this arc for me. I was like, this is dumb. And now I'm like, oh, cool. It is such a huge swing. It is such a huge swing from me being like, the fake out death is ruining this for me, to, oh shit, oh wait, no, this is something new. A demon slayer who's a demon? Sick. Like the fucking, the two sides of that coin. Massive difference over the course of the last hour for me. I was like, oh no, Demon Slayer's losing me, and oh shit, we're back in, boys. Let's go. If you like the video, like, subscribe to the channel. If you don't, hit the dislike button. Leave mean comments down below because the algorithm god is hungry. We must feed her. This episode, that algorithm goddess is Nezuko, because she grabbed that sword and was like, I'm going to light your sword on fire. I'm going to make your sword the dopest sword ever. Even though you're actually going to get a new sword soon, hopefully. A 300-year-old sword that's been made new. It'll be cool. But Nezuko, I love you, Nezuko. Not like Zenitsu. Not in a weird way. Just in a, like, I want the best for you, and I want your life to be filled with joy, happiness, and a lack of the demonic urge to eat people. So, you're the algorithm goddess. If you want to follow me around the internet, you can. I'm at nerdynightly. As always, do something nerdy tonight. Bye.